Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. 1, 2. Kaya's coming for you. Wake up and make your man some breakfast before I do. Your man will be on his knees proposing if you tried my Marry Me chicken, aka smothered chicken. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Cooking with Kaya. Welcome to another video. Cooking with Kaya. Cooking with Kaya. Girl, I can take your man if you tried Kaya's chicken pasta. One of y'all boyfriends last week asked me did I know how to make smothered turkey wings, so I thought I'd share my recipe.
You know what's crazy? Shorty caught a whole lot of heat over just cooking and dancing around, right? And they was calling her pick-me's. They reported her page. At one point, they said her page was banned. When I looked, it was still there, or some pages with the same name or whatever. But she just hit the ground running with this cooking with Kaya. It got to the point where she was catching so much hate, people started making videos talking about if they hear they man listening to it, they don't want them, and if she could take my man, like she was literally talking to them. The other side of that is that it is shining a light on the fact that a lot of young girls can't cook. Nobody don't want no ramen noodles, like fences, right? Think about it. All the stuff that men tell you they like, women, it go in one ear and out the other, right? You know, all that fake hair shit, BBLs, for the most part, men don't care about you painting your nails. We don't care about that stuff. We are real simple beings. And, you know, like the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. A lot of times the average guy don't want much but a nice looking woman that could cook, and he going to take care of her and make sure she all right. He going to do what he's supposed to do. But the thing is, though, when you really think about this, right, with everything going on social media, with all the young girls copying and pasting, they all just copy and paste each other, right? And we start to see all the young girls start to look alike. All the older women start looking like. They say the same thing. It's giving this and all this, that, and the third. They think they baddies. They want to fight. They want to wear weave. They want to have the biggest eyelashes or whatever. But it's not for us. It's for them. Because whatever we tell them we like, we don't really like all that. And the thing about Shorty, she is what a lot of men like. You know what I mean? She's a young girl. And the thing is, you know, look at that. That food do look good. I ain't gonna lie. But she's a young girl. Natural body, not no BBL, not built like an ant, with the thighs that don't match your butt, not with the BBL, faking like you in the gym, faking like you take care of yourself when you got the surgery. You got your stomach transferred to your ass. Not all the bells and whistles of your average celebrity out here, you know, where everything is enhanced. She just a regular girl. Guess what? Guys like regular girls. When you look out the door every day, you see regular girls. There's nothing wrong with regular girls. I'm not saying a young girl ain't pretty or nothing like that, but she's a regular girl. Every time you open up your phone as a man, everything is enhanced. They got the fake butts, the fake titties, the fake faces, the fake lips, the fake titties, fake everything. And then you got regular girls trying to be like them. And the thing is, the young girl caught so much hate just for being a regular girl. When she shed light on nothing wrong with being a regular girl, being comfortable in your own skin. Being comfortable in your own skin. And people showed her a lot of love. She showed up on Kai Stream, wished him happy birthday, a couple of other young dudes that I don't even know. Let's watch a little bit more.
Okay, I just want to let everybody know I'm never going to watch Cooking with Kaya again because my wife, my beautiful, lovely, pretty, sexy wife, made me this really nice sweet potato, and it looks really good. So I have no need to watch Cooking with Kaya ever again.
What else were you supposed to say?
I was just supposed to say how much I love you and how happy I am that you fixed me this sweet potato, and how sorry I am that I ever watched Cooking with Kaya.
I'll take a bite of it.
Take a bite now. Yep.
Did you learn your lesson?
Yes, you're right.
Yo, so many people made content based on how everybody was acting and reacting to the young girl and just her basically cooking and dancing around. And that the fact that guys was liking it too much. And a lot of women got defensive and jealous. Got real defensive and jealous about their relationship. They start calling her out their name versus focusing on themselves. And you had chicks do videos similar to this one where the guy, she talking about cooking with whatever their name is, and he got some cheese curls and some ramen noodles. I think I like this because I like the fact that men are still attracted to regular women and it's showing. One thing I like about TikTok is it's not really filtered and controlled as much as a Facebook and Instagram and even YouTube. You get to see everybody. You get to see ordinary people and it's not controlled, and if you picked up enough traction, whether it's negative or positive, people saying your name, you'll be a Cooking with Kaya. Whatever your fad is, every week is a new fad. It was the mortgage challenge. It's just so many challenges back to back to back because people start talking about it, and anybody that make content could end up having a good run for a week and utilize that and make some money like she did. But everybody was making content and people was really upset and really saying, look, if you want to Cooking with Kaya, have her cook for you, and all this crazy rhetoric. It was just crazy because Shorty just could cook. And all it did was shine a light on the fact that a lot of women can't cook, don't have no traditional values. When all that fingernail polish wear off and your eyelashes fall off and your hair that you got done get fuzzy and start falling out, your braids get loose and all that. Like, nobody care about all that. Y'all care about that. This the shit that we care about. Honestly, we like that. It's real simple. You ain't all that other stuff you be doing. You don't even have to. I'm telling you. Put some little shorts on and cook some food. It's that simple. And we going to go out and slay the dragon every day. If you come home to something like that every day. Because I do. I'm just saying. But that's what men want. We don't care about all the extra stuff. Stop trying to make us gay. Stop trying to make the women lesbians. Stop trying to turn us against each other. Stop saying we don't like each other. Stop saying we don't like our women. No, that's what we want. It's that simple. She cracked the code that wasn't even a code. It wasn't hitting.
Really good. Thank you so much.
Hi, y'all. I can't watch Cooking with Kaya no more because my girl actually can cook better than her. And she's good at what she do. And she the best cook that I ever seen since we got together. That's it.
There's also
Yo, did you see the cheese curls in the plate with the buns and her holding the frying pan? And that's just them being funny, making jokes about it. But it was people who really was acting like that over Cooking with Kaya. Cardi B even had something to say. And it goes into what I say about we don't care about BBLs. We don't care about none of that. Hold on, let's see what she got to say.
the comments talking about like only a 10 because you did all that surgery and blah blah blah. And it's like, okay, but look at Cooking with Kai. She's a natural from head to toe. And y'all mad because you like her. And y'all mad because she cooked with confidence. And y'all mad because she feels like she a bad natural. And y'all hate on her too. So it's not even about the surgery. You hate love themselves. Cooking with Kai.
All right. It's crazy that I agree with Cardi B. This the after the first part because she called herself a 10, and I don't mean this disrespectfully. In your mind, and that's going back to what you think we like, and people pointing out the fact that you had the surgeries. We don't like that. We don't. It don't look right. It don't look right. Imagine a dude with some sold-on muscles, and he got a small forearms, and he got big triceps, and little shoulders, and big pecs. Like big calves and little thighs. Like, it don't go together. It don't go together. A lot of times, it's like people that get the gastric bypass and then they lose all that weight and they look better with the weight. Sometimes y'all be doing too much stuff to yourselves. And, dude, we be all right. We could jump rope or something, whatever, hit the gym. It ain't got to be nothing extreme. You got to be comfortable in your skin because a lot of beauty is deeper than the surface stuff. It really is, man. Because you could be a real pretty chick with a nasty attitude. Don't nobody want that. You see these bad chicks, like, look at her. Look, oh, I'm single. She 30, 35, 40, single. Nobody want to deal with that. Then you meet her, you get the chance. And you be like, oh, all right, I see. And then she's always been put in a position to where as though nobody really challenge her. They trying to hit her and tell her about herself. So she never learned about herself. She never learned about herself.
As a homework ideas, cooking with Kaya is like that. If she could take my man over a singular plate of food, that was never my man to begin with. Me personally, for one, I don't hate on a girl because I'm secure in my relationship. And for two, if she can take my man over a singular plate of food, that means that man was so easy and so lustful, I was just blind to it. So I got to give her props. She helped me realize that that man was no good for me. And this is why I say we shouldn't be hating on a girl, because if she takes all the bad, lustful men out of y'all lives, then that gives y'all room to find better men, right? Okay, I might just be trolling a little bit. And I don't think we're using our brain, because Kaya is the least of our problems. There are women on here who are literally 304s, women on here who are real homewreckers, women on here who got the biggest booty known to man. And we worried about her? Cleanup crew?
Y'all know I like to chime in on controversial issues. So let's talk about cooking with.
All right. Woman math. Like, see how the last part was she like, we got bigger fish to fry, women with the big booties. If it's real, and it's not just that. It's not just that. But a hit Doug holler. A hit Doug holler. If you felt like her talking about she could take your man because she could fix some food, it's because you can't cook. Nobody in their right mind, if I'm watching a video of a dude talking, I don't think he's talking to me. If the shoe fit, wear it. It's playful entertainment, spicy to a certain degree, and that's the way we like our entertainment served. Right? Just learn how to cook. Go on YouTube, get a cookbook, talk to your grandmothers or whatever, and learn how to cook. I'm going to tell you what's really going on. A lot of us, if you're my age, I'm a grandfather. A lot of women my age can't cook. Some of our mothers couldn't cook. That's why these young women can't cook. That's why this is a tragedy. This is a code red for the majority of women. But for the women out here that been doing this, they just sitting there laughing, yawning like, yeah, we been doing this. We been. But for the women that can't, this is alarming. We can't make this a trend, no. Not a hot meal, no. We want Uber Eats. We want to throw something in the microwave. Ramen noodles, boil some hot dogs. Not a chick with recipes, taking the Cool Whip, spraying it in her mouth, then turning around and twerking. No. Not somebody that's young and trying to, that's reachable to your man. He might walk past her in Walmart. So now to the woman, that woman that you're not worried about, now you're worried about. You sending that nigga to work on lunch break with noodles. A cup of noodles. And a cake. Not leftovers from the day before. See, one thing about food, man, and it's crazy, especially being a woman. You're in charge of the nutrients of the family. I think this on the surface, because I don't know the young lady, that is a whole lot of value. That's a lot of value. It takes time to cook. Getting all the ingredients together, that means you're running to the store, right? Hold on, let's put the forethought into it, right? Knowing what you're going to cook throughout the week, putting the menu together, right? Going to the market, getting all the ingredients. Oh, they don't have it here. I got to go to Safeway because they ain't have it at Giants. I got to get this from Whole Foods or whatever, right? Because I'm going to put this meal together on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, blah, 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 some days leftovers, right? She putting all this together, right? And then she's doing whatever she's doing, working, whatever, your family, whatever the other stuff that she's doing. But she still find the time to put that meal together, slicing potatoes, peeling potatoes, cutting up onions, cutting the oven on, letting it heat up, letting the meat simmer in the season, putting it all together, put the aluminum foil over the pan, boom, in the oven. While that's cooking, she doing the stuff on top of the stove, the sides, boom, boom. After she finished that, while the food's still in the oven, she cleaning the oven, cleaning the counter, washing the dishes, making your lunch, getting your plate together, getting her plate together, getting the kids' plate together. You know how much that's worth? Not a dollar amount like you're some paid servant, but it's priceless. And it's men and women that do it, but it's priceless. And it should be appreciated because you putting your foot in it. You put your heart and soul in it. And life be moving so fast, people don't even feel like that's important when it really is. People still care about food. And that's the whole thing, that's the reaction you getting from men. Is a little face on it, but like it's the food. We don't want that McDonald's. That should make you feel sick. That should take energy from you. And then we try to find a lesser of the evils and go to get Chipotle or Chick-fil-A. All that shit is trash. All that processed food is trash. And the thing about certain foods, even if you cook it a lot, sometimes it could taste a little different. You could tweak it, this, that, and the thing. There's so much stuff you can do. And for women or men who don't know how to cook or just not confident, you just got to keep doing it. And you get good at it. And there's nothing wrong with borrowing recipes from other women. There's nothing wrong with getting a cookbook. Try it. I'm telling you, man, when I'm cooking and I make them plates and I know I put my foot in it, I'm taking my wife her plate, taking my daughter her plate. Like, yeah, because all the time we don't sit at the table. For the most part, we don't. Whatever. But it's nothing like that. And you know what's in it. You walked the aisles in the market and looked at the meat. It wasn't turning colors or nothing crazy. You looked at the date. You inspected it. You cooked it. It is so much that goes into it that people overlook. And it's not trying to do the bare minimum for the person in your life. That's what it is. It's another older chick, I don't know her name, woman, and she make up man a plate every day and she recorded and she make it clap. She was doing it way before Cooking with Kaya. She's my age. She's my age appropriate content when it comes to stuff like that because Kaya is a kid. But that get a lot of traction. Men, like, and it's different levels. It's other chicks with the fake bodies in the mansions doing the same thing that's out of reach for the majority of men. But is an audience for her. But we like cooking. And you will see women of all shapes and sizes, different ethnicities cooking. And the men are there. Just cook. It's just that simple.
Kaya, Cooking with Kaya. So number one, I just ran into her last week. I had never heard of her, okay? And when I looked her up and I saw her, I was like, oh, she do a lot more shaking than she does cooking. But okay, you know, I don't know if I want her that close to my cornbread shaking and gyrating. But hey, to each his own. But then I realized, okay, for her age, she know her way around this kitchen, okay? Little Kaya can cook. And I love that for her. Now, as far as her saying, oh, I'm going to take your man, she can. She probably could. But ladies, she doesn't know you. Okay?
That part.
Kaya doesn't live next door. So all that getting upset, it's just really weird.
Women have exposed their insecurities for the last couple weeks. First, when you showed that you don't know how to handle a skinny woman being proud to be skinny. Then now you showing that you insecure about a woman being able to get male attention. Right? No matter how much y'all say y'all don't care about male attention, you absolutely do. That's the reason you out here cooking with Brittany, cooking with Sarah, cooking with Mary. Right? Y'all can't even be original. Right? You so much of a hater. You so jealous that you out here trying to show off plates and your food looks disgusting. But nevertheless, you out here trying to compete with a girl who ain't even in competition with you.
She is so right. And I saved her comment for last because she hit the nail on the head every time when it come to women stuff. Yeah, we like cooking. We like our food. Yeah. Surprise. I just hope that this thing continue. You know, they say imitation is the biggest form of flattery, right? Like she said, you got other women around here cooking with this, cooking with that. And I hope this thing keep going on. I hope that women learn from this and learn what men like. Take the time to learn what men like. A lot of times, if you're not a rich dude and you ain't got all the resources in the world and can't provide a certain lifestyle, nobody cares about what the average guy like, unless you really got a stand up woman. In one ear, out the next. This is not a new thing. And just listen to the men. Yeah. It's some guys that'll leave you over some food. Because when you start, and and one thing you don't do when you're in a relationship, you never compare your lady or your man to somebody else, right? You don't do that. But don't think niggas ain't got eyes, especially they got noses too. We be at work seeing who get lunch, who wife packed them lunch. You could tell. I mean, a lot of men do a lot of cooking. I do the majority of the cooking in my life, but yeah, we like cooking. That's how I know how to cook, because I like real food. I don't want that fast shit. Anyway, man, I'm just happy that men are still heterosexual and they like regular women, because the majority of us out here are regular. There's nothing wrong with that. Last thing, they had supposedly leaked her sex tape or something like that. I don't know how somebody gonna leak her sex tape. So it had to be somebody she was messing with, blah, blah, blah. But they saying that's not real, so we gonna go with it's not real. I also seen something that said that she had got a VH1 deal cooking show. I looked into it. I couldn't find anything that's confirmed or deny it. But whatever, keep doing your thing, shorty. And women, pay attention. Men like cooking.
To drink. He doesn't drink. Um, and I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't, you know.
So I'm gonna say this: if that really happened, and I'm pretty sure it did, why would you say that in the video about this man? I try my best to take up for this situation, and I am still going to, right? But after further review of this situation, and it's not to say I didn't feel like this before, I definitely recommend that this brother protect himself. It's just so many things that she said, it's like when somebody show you who they is, believe them. And all these hiccups, right? In this short amount of time, they all been caught on camera. What are the odds of all these things being caught on camera, or you saying these things caught on camera? Imagine the stuff that's not on camera. Imagine that. It's just, you just keep embarrassing this man publicly. And I don't know if you really realize it, young lady, but you're making him look crazy to other men. Typically, women, it's a code with women, and they kind of like, shh, don't say nothing. You see her finessing over there, or she caught one. Women typically don't say nothing. They give each other high fives, but it's so bad that you got women being protective of this dude. It's like he's blind to the fact that, hey, not necessarily the money thing, because we looking at it, it looks like when y'all dancing around after further review, like you're not really into him. He's not your handsome man. And it gives the feeling of an ulterior motive, right? That you're with him for other than because he's not your. Anyway, I don't want to say it like that, be disrespectful, because we don't get to pick the skin that we in. You know what I'm saying? But he's not your type, rather.
Okay, I'm going to be addressing all this stuff online because I'm tired emotionally and mentally of seeing people try to make me out to be a person that I am not. But what's a testimony without a test of faith? So I'm going to start from the very beginning with this my type thing. I got permission from Travis to say these things because these are previously things I didn't want online. But I'm going to tell y'all the full story just so y'all know. So Travis, when he first ever DM'd me, when we first met, I said I left him in my DM for 2 months, and people said, oh, she left him in his DM until she figured out who he was. That is not true at all. The real reason Travis sat in my DM for 2 months is because he DM'd me when he had a girlfriend, and her name was in his bio, so I instantly knew he had a partner. So I exited the message, and he sat there until he was single. I don't do home wrecking. I'm not a side piece. I don't stand for any of those things. I support.
How did you know when he was single? Like, did you go back and check? Let me see what's going on with this potential millionaire. How did you know when he was single? That you said, oh, all right, Shorty, you ready? Come holler at me now. Shorty, she really, when you listen to her talk, like she really feeling herself. Like when you really look at the whole situation, you would think she the one with the leverage. You would think she going to the NFL. Like she doing Travis a favor. You know, maybe one day she look back on this and learn something, because like you got to stop humiliating this man publicly. And he's so naive. Again, he's the guy I want my daughter to bring home. Then I'm going to check my daughter and make sure she ain't doing that. But he's a genuinely nice guy. And I'm not going to say she's a bad chick, but like these clips and the way it could be interpreted is that she thinks she going to the NFL and he the cheerleader.
For women, so I would never do that to another woman because I would never want it done to me. So I ignored him until he was single. That's the real reason he sat in my DM. Then the second thing, when I said he wasn't my type, I did not mean attractiveness. I don't have a physical type, period.
So like she cleaning it up now, but when she initially said it, she didn't say it like that. She was like, man, like he was a lame, and she let him sit there. Now she trying to make it seem like he was out there, he had a chick, he was trying to slide in her DM while he had a girl because he was who he was. Versus her finding out who he was later and then she gave him a shot. Like, you should have kind of, there's no way, and he ain't batting an eye when she was talking like that. He just sitting there giggling and giddy. So, like, I really believe that what she said initially was the truth, not this sanitized version of the story. And then even then, she still kind of, again, you think she the one going to the NFL?
No two men that I previously dated looked the same. My first one was a white cowboy. Second one was a Mexican soccer player. Then I dated a black man who was a SoundCloud rapper. And then Travis. So I have never dated the same type physically.
And right after she said that, more stuff about the girl surfaced. They was calling her a video vixen because she showed up in a SoundCloud rapper's video. I muted it because, of course, I ain't want no copyright. But Naughty Slim, late night, and he's talking about smashing. He's talking about smashing. Yeah. And then this video, if you look, it says 3 years ago. It says they was in a relationship 5 years. They might have had some downtime. She might have, it could have been a job. Now, I ain't going to try to sanitize this, but she could have been working. Some guys, they be dealing with women, and I could definitely, if he'll sit in the car while his chick getting drunk and partying as a designated driver because he don't want to be a party pooper, but at the same time, he want to make sure they all right, whatever, right? And if he'll do that, he'll let her do this if they together. He'll let her do this. Now, granted, I didn't see the whole video. They walk up the steps together. She got a little lingerie on or whatever. She's sitting behind him, got her arm kind of around, I think her arm around him or whatever, but he's talking, it's one of those songs. The title is Late Night. And I could see him letting her do that. So it might not been a thing where they messing with each other at the same time, where she messing with both of them at the same time. Because she just said she ain't a side piece, she don't cheat, and she don't want nobody to cheat on her. So the only other thing to conclude is that Yo was cool with it. Go ahead, get your bag. Because she moved the way she moved. Like she said, she was older than him. She's a year and a half older than him, and she didn't date younger guys. So obviously the SoundCloud guy was older. The white cowboy was older, and the Mexican soccer player was older, and he was the young guy with a promising future. So I could see in this situation, this is probably one of those things where she said, look, there's a bag involved. Go ahead, baby, do you. I trust you. Travis was probably in the car while she was filming this video waiting. Hey. Yeah, there she go. Look at her. Hold on, he about to walk up the steps. He really look. Oh, she taking him up the steps. If your chick a model or like some into certain stuff, I don't know what her career is, but if that's what she do and she get a gig, she might be doing that. I mean, if your chick is a model, this might be the gig. If your chick an actress, she might have a sex scene. She might do. This can be that. And Travis is in the car waiting for her. I don't think that. And then the other thing is, it was released 3 years ago. Again, that was at the beginning of the relationship. You got and then you got to think about how is they time in a relationship. Does the 2 months, did it start when he sent her the inbox? And they counting that? And then 2 months later, they started talking for months. And then the situation happened when she needed somebody to go to the party. And then they, because matter of fact, he was in the inbox for a while. Then they talked for like 2 months. He was friend zone. Is they counting all that? Because while all that's going on, she's young too. So she's either messing with the SoundCloud guy or the Mexican soccer player. She said she ain't holler back at him because he had a girl in his bio. She was single the whole time. I mean, was she still messing with him? Was they on and off? She probably was. He was probably her type. He was the one that she was chasing behind. And while she was doing this, Travis was waiting in the car. I'm pretty sure Yo knew about this. So this is not a surprise. All right, so now they say she had commented a heart and $signs on Anthony Edwards' post, a basketball player. And then everybody was going off, and they was all in the comments making fun of this dude, saying that this making all these writing all these posts in the comments, making excuses. Oh, that's just her friend. That's her cousin. That's this. That's that. Because this based on people just saying he's naive, he's a cuck, and all these things. And now they saying it was a joke from a account that do parodies, and they was rubbing Edwards and put the comment on there. So basically they saying it wasn't her. It was a fake account, right? But here's the thing. What's going think about the situation with Papoose and all that, right? And the boxer chick, her PR team was like, we gotta clean this up. And to clean it up, all they do is say it's fake. It don't necessarily mean that it's fake, but they know if they say it's fake, people will start regurgitating and saying it's fake, or it's real, it's fake, and it just take the reasonable doubt, whatever. Anyway, the people saying it's fake. And so now the narrative is all confused, and it's like whatever. So regardless if it's real or fake or not, it was said. That's all that matters. But it I don't know, man. She could have did it. I don't know. But I didn't look into. They said they posted it, then it got deleted. So nobody gets to go to the actual account and see if it was her. But they saying it was her. But let's see how the name's spelled real quick. Let's see if it's spelled with a bunch of different E's or I don't know. That might be how she spell her name. I don't know. All right, so let's see what Lil Baby had to say about this situation. Well, not this situation, but he was talking about marriage, and I think I agree what he was saying for a person of his status and where he at, because every woman he meet, he's already him. So of course, like the first thing they gonna like is the money. Later on, they get to know him. These dudes have different challenges because every woman is drawn to him based on their success. Every woman. And that was my whole pushback initially about Travis. Like, he might as well stick to the devil he know. Stick to the devil that he know. Because, every other woman that he meet is going to want him for the money first, and then it's getting to know him. So listen to what Lil Baby got to say about being married.
Because marriage is a big jump. That's like, that's sharing finances, that's sharing emotions.
That's what I ain't sharing my finances.
Oh, so if you even thought about marriage, instantly it's prenup.
I don't even prenups, like, and now young people don't even be knowing, like, prenups don't mean that. It's no thing that you can marry a woman and then she don't get nothing. It's ways for her to get something regardless. So, even once y'all get married. So I'll give a girl $10 million ring, $10 million wedding, no paperwork. That's my offer.
So we not married.
I vowed to death do us part. We married.
Just no
paperwork. And that could change when I get older, but I don't really see that.
Because it's just a sheet of paper.
No, it's not just a sheet of paper. It's something that actually stands.
Uh-huh.
Yes, it's a legal contract. It is a legal contract, and he's absolutely right. But you got to think, like, every chick that he's with, everybody see dollar sign. They see opportunity. They don't see him as whatever his little name, little Momo from round away. They see him as Baby. They see him as the entertainer. They see his lifestyle. And women want that lifestyle. So this from dealing with women and losing relationships, starting relationships, he's used to this lifestyle. He know he got to protect himself. So coming in a relationship, he already letting you know what it is. So if you want to be in this relationship and you want to be with me, and I know I got the leverage in this situation, you're going to take what I give you. And you still going to get the lifestyle as long as you act right. So now it puts the onus on the woman to play his game. To stay, if you want to have this lifestyle, you got to play my game and you got to keep me happy. And that's what he's saying. He's going to protect himself. See, the difference here between him and the Travis Travis Hunter is not him yet. He don't even know. He's like a cub, a lion cub that don't know he's gonna grow up to be Mufasa yet. He don't realize it yet. So he think that he need the chick. He's scared to tell her, look, let's get the prenup because it's going to change the little giggling and all that in the relationship. It's going to change that. She going to, she going to look at him funny now. Oh, that's like asking your chick for a blood test for the kid. And it's your kid. And she never cheated. She going to look at you funny. She's going to look at you funny. It's going to take all the little giggling. When he asks his girl for a prenup, it's going to change the whole mood of the relationship. It's no more giddy. She going to stand on business with the he ain't my type thing. You see how vocal she is and how she talk. He's going to be looking all crazy. And he going to get married still. If she decide to go with the prenup. But like Baby said, man, it's nothing that you can do that she ain't going to get nothing. Because now she signed it under duress. You got the whole internet, the whole world, basically. Celebrities, people with major influence telling this man to get a prenup. It's video evidence of it. She signed it under duress.
And if we sign it and all that, now we got to go through the worst of it. And I'm not thinking of the worst ever, but I still got to think of that type of stuff.
What about if you, God forbid, go back to prison and then, you can't see her because you're not.
I wouldn't give a damn. Yeah,
now, what if you're in the hospital and you can't see her?
I wouldn't give a damn, man.
Okay.
Thank God I'm blessed. I got mama and sisters.
Right.
I have people that care for me and love me who going to be with me with or without.
Right.
I don't want to put that much into my spouse.
See, and to his point, he got his mom and his sister. They the people that was there in the beginning. That's the thing I'm saying about Shorty. She's the one that's there in the beginning. He might as well just keep her. Or just don't keep nobody, But he a lover boy. So, like, that's his option. And it is benefits to marriage, man. One day we all gonna die. One day we all gonna be in that hospital bed and be looking up at that ceiling. And we gonna need somebody there to make the decisions. And imagine being a girlfriend, right? And you've been there for 20 years. And then he done fell out with the sister. He done fell out. Mom died, so it's the sister and the brother. He done fell out with the sister and fell out with the brother, right? And then y'all ain't got a good relationship. And they're the ones making all the decisions far as his life while he on the hospital bed, even though you're his quote-unquote wife, girlfriend. So it's advantages and disadvantages to being married and not being married, or setting up a situation where, hey, I don't want to lose my money to you. And it's crazy to be in a situation where you got to worry. That's what, that they just want you to take it. So you got to set up these things to protect yourself, because these women out here and men are vultures, man. And God forbid you be in a situation where the people you don't fuck with no more got to make decisions like that for you. But the person you with every day don't got no say so legally, and you can't say nothing for yourself because you got a tube down your throat. Right now, he got his mother and his sister and all them. But anything can happen, and it's left with Shorty, who been playing the game the whole time, the long game, trying to let you know, yeah, I do love you. You know what I'm saying? And I really love this lifestyle a little bit more, but you're growing on me as well. So.
House.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only because I done seen worse stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff, and I'm just
better when I tell her I only want her. I don't want nobody else. I don't look at nobody else.
Don't put that in the video.
No, put that in the video. Keep that right in the video.
I think he got married on us and ain't told nobody.
Nah, not yet.
Not yet, all right. Because I'm going to do your prenup for you. It's going to be about this thick.
And he's trying to teach him. Imagine the conversation they had behind the scenes. Coach Prime trying to be real respectful of your situation. And the other side of that is he know both of them better than the internet. That's like a father to him. But, no matter how you spin this, when he had that conversation, she's going to be highly offended. And he want to prove his loyalty to her and not everybody else. He want to believe in his situation. And you know what? Everybody could be wrong about her. Everybody, she probably really love him. We only get to get little clips into people's life. We don't know them to really say how she feel. But let's see what he got to say about people talking about his girl and what he do for her and what she does for him.
A Tesla, bro, and the very next year, guess what she got me? A TRX. You know how much a TRX is over a Tesla? Yeah. And it's fully hers. My car is fully customized. All I did was her door jam, tinted her car, got it matte wrap. Do you know how much a TRX is, chat? Chat. How much is a TRX?
About
How much is a TRX?
120. About 100.
120?
100 stock.
Uh-huh.
100 stock, but with upgrades, 120, 130.
So you telling me my girl spent 140K, right? But she a gold digger?
I'm gonna say this, dude. If I could put 120K into something and turn it around to some millions, this chestnut checkers, young man. I'm not saying that Shorty didn't mean it from the heart, but that's a drop in the bucket to what you're going to do for her. She's water in the grass, my friend. And ain't nothing wrong with it. But see, I don't know what her finances is, right? But if that took a lot of her money, regardless of what your future is or not, it still means a lot. It still means a lot. Because if getting a lot from somebody that has little is a lot, is really big. However, this is an investment, Doug. It's going to be a return on investment. It is, because you are the prize, young man. You are.
And you would be a fool if you think I'm finna spend 140K on a truck that I really didn't need. Use a straight dummy.
They don't even know you got endorsement trucks and shit like that, bro.
I got other stuff. I got a different car that I could go around driving. I'm perfectly fine. 140K, and she a gold digger on a truck that I didn't need, that I didn't ask for. And y'all think I bought it? Why would I buy myself why would I go back-to-back years buying her a car? That's 100K easily. But getting it mad and stuff like that, that's about 110, because I could talk, get negotiations. 110. And I'll turn around and spend 140K on myself. For what? How much is 110, 140K? What is that? 250? 250? And then I turn around and go get my mama house. Chat, how much is that?
Nothing about.
Come on, chat. How much is that? Please tell me.
About half a ticket right there.
I don't get left, I'ma leave. Man, I'm gonna say this, man. Good for y'all. Good for y'all, man. This, your logic ain't, your math ain't math, man. You're a lottery ticket. If the lottery ticket costs $140,000, that's going to turn around millions in a lifestyle, dude. It's nice at the beginning, but she ain't stupid. Boy, she is 7 moves ahead of you. And that's okay. You really can't get mad. Cause that's the girl that he want. I'ma say this again. That is the girl that he want. Regardless of whatever the outcome is, you'll want her and everything that came with it. Like getting a car that you gotta fix up, a classic joint. You gotta go get all the parts and it might have a headache. Or you go get a brand new, whatever. He can do it. He can do it. And see, a lot of people sitting there talking about, like bad and trying to drag. Like you wish you could have somebody play with you like he had somebody play with him. Or the option that Shorty have. You see him counting, this, that, and that's a couple of people's houses that caused that amount. So yeah, try to drag. But hey, we just watching from down here at you, Big Doug. We watching, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this, dude. I'm happy for you, shorty. I'm happy for both of y'all. No disrespect. This is content. But like y'all look good together. Hopefully y'all have a family. Keep doing TikToks. You have all the success. Y'all have a success as a couple. And y'all look good, man. Y'all do. And I'm happy for y'all. He got the girl that he want. It's just that simple. Regardless of what everybody say. He got the girl that he want.